multiverse. Every existence multiplied by possibility and spread out in infinite measure. Now there is a malevolent force at work, one driven by a singular goal, the destruction of all there is.
There's a wave of antimatter sweeping across this universe, destroying everything in its path. I brought you all to Earth 38 because this is where the Monitor wants you to make your stand.
Right, so we are going to need a bigger team.
You want some help?
The entire universe needs you.
Across space and time exist 7 heroes who can save the multiverse.
I'll find him. You are Clark Kent, right?
Bruce? Kate.
We need your help to stop this antimatter wave.
All right, then Flash.
Oliver! It is time! Has the planet been evacuated yet? Not entirely. Then it's not time!
One thing is certain. Everything we know, everything there is, and everything there ever was, is doomed.
Hey, what's up guys, TCJ Gaming here, and we're back with another Crisis video, and we are officially 4 days away from the start of the biggest crossover in TV history, in my opinion. Alright, so, as you just saw, we just watched the trailer, the final trailer for the biggest crossover ever. What I am going to do in this video, we are going to take bits and pieces of the trailer, and I'm going to break it down for you, what's going on, what's possibly going on, what could happen. So yeah, let's get started. So we're gonna start off on Leon Yu. This is where Oliver was brought to in the last episode before this week's. I have not watched the episode just yet. I'm waiting for a friend to come by later on today. We're gonna watch it, we're gonna catch up, and then I will post my reaction of what's going on and what Oliver is exactly doing on the island and what his final test is with the Monitor. And right here we have Oliver hugging his daughter Mia. This possibly might be a goodbye between the two of them before Oliver does possibly die in the Crisis. Me personally, I do not think he's gonna die in the Crisis. I think he's gonna change his fate. I don't know, we'll see. Right here, here's a quick photo of Sarah, Brainy, and Iris. It looks like they're going to be teaming up in Crisis and doing something. We do not know what that is yet. And right here, as you can see, Supergirl is witnessing the planet Argo fall to the antimatter. And if you know, Argo is the home planet to the surviving Kryptonians and Supergirl's mother, Alora. So it's sad to see her become a orphan. Possibly. We don't know, because apparently Alora is supposed to show up in the crossover. So maybe it's before this happens, or maybe it's after. And here we have our heroes, what I would assume they are possibly looking up at something and getting ready to fight and hold their ground on Earth 38, possibly. This right here, I believe, is Earth 38's galaxy falling to the antimatter. As you saw in the trailer, Earth 38 does fall to the antimatter, and I strongly believe actually, that this is their galaxy. And right here we have Lila Michaels, also known as Harbinger now, because the Monitor has taken her under his wing, and she is going around recruiting all these heroes to stop the Crisis. Right now they're on Earth 38, and this is where Monitor wants them to make their final stand in defeating the Anti-Monitor. But as we all know, that does not go well. Right here is a quick little team up between the Flash, Supergirl, and Superman. I honestly thought this was a pretty cool shot in the trailer. Just wanted to put that in there. Okay, and right here we have a pretty interesting scene between Oliver and Superman. I'm really curious what got Oliver to say, oh hey, the universe needs you. Was Superman doubting himself? Did he get shown up by the other two Supermen that are supposed to be in the crossover? Or did he not save a planet or a few people that got wiped out by the antimatter or the anti-monitor? We'll have to wait and see. Okay, so right here we have the Monitor talking about 7 heroes spread across the multiverse that can save the multiverse. What people are speculating is that he's talking about the 7 Paragons. Who the 7 Paragons are going to be in this crossover, we do not know yet. But my speculation right now is that it's going to be Kingdom Come Superman, Kingdom Come Batman, Smallville Superman, The Flash, Supergirl, and one more person. I do not know who. Speaking about Smallville Superman, Clark Kent of Earth 36 travels the multiverse with his trusty sidekick, Iris West, and meets Smallville Superman for the first time. He looks a little confused, thinking that he would be meeting his doppelganger on this new unknown Earth. From what I've heard, Tom Welling, who plays Smallville Clark Kent, is supposed to have a few scenes, so unfortunately don't expect him to be in it too much, but when he is, it's probably going to be fucking awesome. And right here we have the Kingdom Come inspired Batman. We have a better look at the exoskeleton that he's using for his crippled body. And it's pretty interesting because we don't know if Kevin Conroy is going to be playing a Batman from another Earth, or he's been secretly the Batman from Earth 1 this entire time. We don't know. And also, Kara and Kate look like they travel together to search for this Batman, which is pretty cool because I like their dynamic in the Elseworlds crossover. They seem like they have a lot of good chemistry together. And right here, we have a bunch of shadow demons. Apparently, from what I've heard, the Reverse Flash was supposed to be commanding an army of these things in the crossover, and I do not know what's going on with that, but we're definitely going to be seeing Reverse Flash in this, and it's going to be pretty interesting to see what role he plays in Crisis. Okay, so at this point in the trailer, Ray Palmer is sucked up by some blue thing. I don't know what happens to him. I'm hoping that this is not how he dies. I really hope they do not spoil how he dies or he leaves the team in any trailers leading up to Crisis. I want to see it for myself. I want to get emotional. I want to get the feels because he is a great character and he's one of my favorites. Oh, and here's something interesting. So now Black Lightning is part of the Arrowverse, and this is him meeting the Flash for the first time. And going forward, he's going to be part of these crossovers, which is pretty cool. And right here we have the Monitor talking to Oliver, which I assume they're battling on Earth 38 at the moment. And the Monitor, he's like, oh, you know, Oliver, yo, let's go, we gotta leave, we gotta go. And Oliver's like, oh, is the planet evacuated yet? He's like, oh no, not entirely. And he's like, oh no, not yet. Keep evacuating, people. Gotta save as many lives as we can, because he does not want another Earth 2 incident to happen where he doesn't save anyone, where he just lets a planet die right in front of his eyes without saving a single soul. And as you can see, Earth 38 does fall to the antimatter. Our heroes do not stand their ground, and they do lose the anti-monitor, I'm assuming the first time around. I'm honestly glad this does happen. This is a very good thing. Now that Earth 38 is gone, that means Supergirl will be able to cross over with the other shows a lot more often now than just once a year. And here we are again with Tom Cavanagh playing another character on the CW's Arrowverse. So what people are suspecting is that Pariah is Harry from Earth 2, and Harry did survive the destruction of Earth 2. We do not know about Jesse Quick, we do not know about Harry. This is all just speculation, but everyone is assuming that Harry got his intelligence back, and he became Pariah after the fall of Earth 2 and the possible death of Jesse Quick. And right here we have Kara Danvers staring at one of the 3 Clark Kent's glasses. We do not know which ones it is. We will find out when the crossover begins. It's probably going to happen probably like on the 3rd episode before the break, and then they're going to leave us on a cliffhanger. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. And here's another very interesting scene in the trailer. Oliver ends up dropping his bow, and we do not know why. Maybe someone he cares about ends up dying. Maybe it's in a shock of awe. We'll find out in a few days come Crisis. Okay everybody, that's all I got for you today. Smack a thumbs up on the video to show your support. Leave a comment down below to give me some feedback. I'd love to hear from you guys so I can improve my videos. And subscribe for more daily content and click the bell icon to get notified when a new video is up. Also, before I go, comment down below what you think is going to happen during Crisis. So yeah, this has been TCJ Gaming, guys. Signing off. Peace.